Hello, everyone. I'm Michiko Hayashi from Emoto Peace Project in Tokyo, Japan. And today, I would like to introduce you Sabine van,
It's a Dutch name, so it's maybe difficult. Sabine van Baaren.
Okay, thank you.
Let me help you.
All right, thank you so much. I mean, I didn't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. And thank you so much for being here today.
Yes, I'm very honored to be here, and it's a great pleasure to be with you. And I'm sure I wouldn't be able to speak your name in correct Japanese either, so don't worry.
Well, thank you. I would like to explain who you are. We'll briefly introduce you briefly so that you can, after that, you can just talk about who you are, what you do, so that people will know more about yourself. And so instead of me trying to introduce you, because you know how you came to who you are now. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, well, I come from Holland. I'm born in the Netherlands, and I come from a musical family. So I was raised with music when I was a very young child. I was already singing for professional projects. So it was very clear I would go into that direction. So I started to do my professional career. I live in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And since I live here, I've been working as a professional singer, and I've done various concerts, CDs, and tours, and well, everything you can imagine. I even was in Taiwan, which was a very beautiful time.
Oh.
And I recorded many CDs with people and also my own music. And when I came to Germany, I met immediately, first of all, my sister who invited me to live there, and who was very into spiritual topics. So she brought me into beautiful things which had to do with meditation, trying to find out who I am, as you said, who we are, and the true nature of humanity and of spirit and of the earth and everything. So already when I came, I was 23, I was already very much into that. I was reading everything which had to do with spiritual topics, all the books. I was feeding them like, wow, give me some more, you know. So that was really fun. And I started to realize that something changed in me. Like, I don't know if you know this, but it was as if I had the feeling as if I had holes in my hands, as if energy was coming out of my head. Really, yes.
Wow.
And I was really like, whoops. I even was a bit scared because nobody explained me what was happening. So I was in the town walking and I felt this energy coming out and I was like, oh dear, hopefully I'm fine. Until I found out that this is the chakras, you know, the energy centers we all have that are opened up. So the energy flows. So it sort of comes in and goes through the hands. And so, yes, I started to work with that as a singer as well as a healer. I started to become a professional laying of hands healer and starting to support people with various topics. You know, you can do that in so many ways. Really, it depends on, it's not my decision if it's going to work, but it's giving the love and the divine energy into the world. But then, of course, I was a singer. I am a singer, so I was on stage, and I was always a bit fearful on stage also. I was a little bit...
You mean nervous?
Am I good? Yes, nervous. Am I good enough? Is my voice going to work out? And so on. So I started to pray. Before I go to stage, you know, I would go into the toilet. I would look at the window, look in the mirror. Dear God, whoever God is, I have no concept of that. But I said, please support me so I can give what is serving the audience, you know. And from that moment on, I felt something changed in me. Wow. It was as if, you know, there was a different intention going into the audience. And then people come to me and say, hey, I don't know what you do when you sing, but you seem to transmit something with your voice.
That's a healing music.
Right. So I started to focus on that and to sort of merge my voice gift with my healing gift. And I decided, why don't I really go for that? You know, why don't I ask God, Spirit, to transmit whatever I'm meant to transmit through my voice? You know, yeah. So I really took this serious and I started to sing and to write songs for that purpose, for the benefit of humanity, to raise consciousness, to serve and heal whatever is in humanity. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful. So how many songs have you written? Do you know?
Oops.
Ah,
I don't know.
many.
Many, yes.
Wow. So
Yes,
your parents were a musician, professional
yes,
musician.
right. My father was a producer in Holland and he was already working with famous people, famous artists. And as a little girl, I was 8, he already invited me to sing for them.
Wow,
Yeah.
really? Mhm.
Yes. So you have this little girl singing with these. It's so
That's
cute.
how people really start to make their own skills. I mean, since they are so small,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. Well, you know what I always loved, what I suggest if people are interested to do this as well.
Mhm,
I was listening to music and I was also somehow I already had that sensitivity that I would feel when something really comes from the heart and it would
mhm,
move me,
mhm,
like the melodies and the voice of the person. And then I would start to sing with them.
mhm,
And first of all, the melody, but then
mhm.
I would sort of go out of the melody and improvise on top, like find my own melody on top of
Uh-huh.
it. And
Wow.
this I would start when I was a little girl,
Mhm.
which of course activated that skill in me of improvising, which I now need when I give these sound healings.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
So you heal people with the sound, with your voice or your song. Is that what you do?
Well, yes, I mean, who heals? I mean,
Mhm,
I would say the vibration that I transmit
mhm,
has a healing potential.
mhm.
And I also speak and sing in light language. So
Oh.
I really give forth languages that we don't speak
Mhm,
here. It's like I would say it's like a really old or a really high vibrational language
mhm,
that resonate in our soul, in our source,
mhm.
which can then eventually activate healing
Sure.
capacities that we all have in us.
You know, already started, but from now on, the medicine will be completely different from before, from the mainstream medical stuff
Yes.
that we've had for a long, long time. And vibrational medicine, sound healing will be taking such a big property or big field in the medical field in the well, started already. It's not in the future. It started already. People started
Yes.
to realize from ancient time, vibration was how the technique that they were using to heal people. So
Yes.
songs, music, vibration itself, the words or voice, anything that's vibration. So that
Totally.
really
Yeah.
makes sense that when you receive something from divine energy, it's not just you, but from above that's healing the person that needs that vibration.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally fascinated. I do this now over 20 years, and it's so amazing what, first of all, I love these words. They are so like, it feels like as if you're coming home.
Oh,
It's
wow.
very comforting. And it has a lot of love. So it
Mhm.
really transmits this beautiful energy. And
So
yeah,
every time you are with a different client or patient or client, it's different
yes, yes.
because
Yeah,
I'm
it
sure
really,
that every single person is different and the cases are different too. The problems are
exactly.
different. So they need the different vibrations every time.
Yes, and it's not something that I do, that I prepare in the sense of what am I going to sing and say. It really
Right.
comes out of the moment. It's really a transmission.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminds people and it gives them insights, or maybe they will feel it in their body, or they will receive visions, or so it's yeah, it's a beautiful topic. It's really I love to do this. It's
Yeah,
really
well,
something
thank you.
special. Yeah.
Beautiful, wonderful. It's so good to know that there are people doing it with love and just connecting with the
Mm,
above divinity.
yes.
I know that you made such a beautiful song of
Yeah.
Ho'oponopono.
Yeah, yes. Well, we have a mutual friend. It's wonderful, Akiko.
Oh
your
yeah,
dear friend
Akiko
Akiko
Stein.
Stein.
Uh-huh.
And I met her many years ago. In fact, she came to one of these events that I was doing with my healing.
Mhm.
And we stayed friends and we became a personal connection. And then she introduced me. I knew Emoto Masaru already, and I really admire his work dearly. And she invited me for an event when they spoke about it. You know, they
Mhm.
showed what was happening to the
Uh-huh.
audience, and I was also invited to sing there
Mhm.
with my musical partner. And in the middle of this event, there was this poster with the prayer: "Water, we love you. Water, forgive us. Excuse me. Water, forgive us. Water, we thank you. Water, we love you."
What are
You
we
know, this
sorry?
water,
Yeah.
we're sorry. Okay, I
Right.
was in the
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wrong row. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it's all
But and we were meant to speak it. And I thought,
right.
well, that's already very beautiful, but it would be so much deeper if we would sing it.
Mhm.
So I came home and it was really like a calling. It was really
Mhm.
like make a prayer, write it down, record a song. So I did do that. I am writing songs.
Mhm.
So I was releasing this album with all these sing along things, and I just said, I'm going to try to make something out of it. And it popped up very beautifully to sing this prayer, and I'm
Yeah.
so thankful because it's
Uh,
such a powerful prayer and it's
yeah.
so beautiful. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, when Dr. Emoto was still alive physically, he was always asked to offer the water prayer. So whenever
Yes.
he did it, um, at the beginning he was just saying, "Water, we love you. Water, we thank you, and we
Yes.
take care of you." But when he met with Dr. Hewlin, who started to spread this beautiful Ho'oponopono, the prayer of Hawaiian prayer,
Hmm.
Dr. Hewlin told him that this Ho'oponopono is even more powerful. So
Totally.
Dr. Emoto combined it, and he
Yes.
started to say, "Water, we're sorry. Water, please forgive us. Water, we thank you and we love you."
Yes.
And we open up the sky and we offer that Ho'oponopono, and then we start to pray. And so it's such a beautiful, beautiful, just a simple saying, "We're sorry, please forgive us, thank you, we love you." And water is the conductor. Water receives that vibration, that information, or what we
Hmm.
say, how
Hmm.
we feel, and then it spreads everywhere
Yes.
instantaneously.
Yes. You know what I like? I mean, I have a dream, I have a vision that, like, if people really do this, you know, they really take it under the shower or with a glass of water
Oh
or when
gosh.
it rains or at
Mhm.
a riverside. I mean, we put this love and this information into every cell of the water and it
Yeah.
goes all over the world.
Hmm.
And so I think it's such a powerful thing that really can raise and uplift vibrations in
Oh
humanity.
yeah,
So,
and
and
then
it's
it
so easy.
really helps heal this Mother Earth. It's
Yes.
we really need to start doing. Everybody needs
Yeah.
to know about this and start doing it, acting it
Yes.
too,
Yes. Yeah.
and just it will become very powerful.
Yes. It's I do it sometimes with my groups. You know, they sing it,
Hmm.
and they take a glass of water,
Hmm.
and we sing it together, and
Hmm.
then we drink the water. You won't believe the water is so soft. It's as if we totally transformed it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
imagine what happens in your own body because we
Mm.
are 80% water.
Right.
So, of course, yeah, if we do
Sure.
it, it
Hmm.
immediately goes into our own body and in the rain and everywhere.
Hmm.
It's such a gift.
So would you like to play just a little bit?
Oh,
This
yes.
Ho'oponopono, if you can. This is going to be really amazing because people will be hearing, listening to how you sing and then receiving the vibration you're emitting. So if you
Oh,
can.
that's a beautiful. Yes, I would love to do that. So, my piano is here. You can't see
All
it,
right.
but I invite everybody who listens and who is here to
Mhm.
maybe close your eyes. And if you want, you just can join in and sing the prayer with me. Here we go. Water, we are sorry. Water, forgive us. Water, we love you. Water, we thank you. Water, we are sorry. Water, forgive us. Water, we love you. Water, we thank you. Water, we are sorry. Water, forgive us. Water, we love you. Water, we thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you. It's so
You're so
beautiful.
welcome.
Thank you so much. It's raining right there, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a blessing rain. I'm sure the rain water is really happy to hear it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're
And
so
you
welcome.
have this song on YouTube, right?
Yes, I posted it with beautiful water videos, and it's a very beautiful. It's quite long, so it's really meant to meditate and really to
Uh-huh.
sing along and to really go into the energy. Yeah.
Okay, so I can include that link right here so people
Yes.
can visit your YouTube.
Yes, beautiful. I'd love them to join. I'd love them to sing it. Maybe also teaching it in schools, you know, if
Oh,
you
that
do
would
it in
be
primary
wonderful.
schools.
Mhm.
And so everywhere where people feel to sing it, I would be
Yeah,
very
whenever they
honored.
go out to the river, to the ocean, to the
Yes,
lake, when it's
yes,
raining, when they see any water, they can just sing. Even during the time that they're taking a shower or
right.
bath, hot
Yeah,
bath,
or
or
drink of water, or even if you know, if you as soon as you open the tap, you know,
oh
you
yeah,
just can do
mhm,
it. It's so powerful and it's
I
so
know,
beautiful.
I
Yeah,
know. It makes you
yeah.
feel really good too when you do that, when you say that.
Yes, yes. And I'm so thankful. I would like to, wherever he is, thank Dr. Emoto Masaru for his beautiful blessing
Well,
and
thank
all this fantastic work he brought into the world and to remind us how
yeah.
precious it is. Yeah, thank you
I
so much.
I wish he was still physically alive, but
Yes.
I know that there's much more he can do when he's above.
Yeah, he sure
And
is
actually,
supporting.
I'm sure that he connected us here.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, that's beautiful idea. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because well, you told me like that Michael Herman, no,
Mm-hmm.
Michael
Michael Harrell.
Harrell
Mm-hmm.
um, introduced you to me,
Mm.
and he knew already about Dr. Emoto's work. That's how he
Okay.
interviewed me. So all
Ah,
everything is really from dots to line.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
very
I always think once I will not be on Earth anymore, I will really feel like it's like a web, like a spider web. You know, you see all these people. Ah, this is why I met that one. Ah, this is where she comes, you know.
make this, make a
Yeah,
line, whole
yeah,
wrap it,
right.
wrap the earth with this whole,
Exactly.
one
Yeah.
wrapping paper, the
Yes, and
beautiful,
it's
loving wrapping paper.
yes, and it's so nice to trust that you meet the right person at the right time and that it's all connected and it's really like,
Mhm,
you know, it all has a sense. It all makes sense. Nothing is for nothing. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Um, right now, this is a very important time for everyone
Mm.
on Earth.
Yes. Yes.
So even though we cannot go outside, even though we cannot travel
Mm.
physically, but this is such a wonderful, we have this wonderful technology that we can do many things, even though
Mm.
we don't travel in person.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody's being connected
Yeah.
this
Beautiful,
way.
huh?
And
Yeah.
our energy is so powerful that
Mm.
we don't really have to meet in person. I mean, it would be more wonderful if we can meet in person,
Yes.
but wait
Yes.
until the time comes. And
Yeah.
meanwhile, we should be connecting with all the beautiful light workers who can share and bring the beautiful change to the world.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is this wonderful World Unity Week going on where I'm going to be part. And I think there's so many beautiful projects where people uplift and help
Hmm.
people to stay in love and, to work on their fears and to sort of, like I had a very amazing story yesterday.
Hmm.
We had to be somewhere at 10 and we both get out of the house and we forgot the key. So we were in front of the door and we were like, oh, and I felt like it's all going to work out. We'll be in time. So it is this feeling of trust and
Right.
everything worked out. We were there on time. We were allowed to get in, although we didn't get the test.
Hmm.
We were, there was no problem with the papers and everything. It all worked perfectly. So it really is this intention. It
Hmm.
works.
Yeah.
And of course, I can feed the fear and say, oh, it's going to be, and then I'm going to
Yeah.
attract all this chaos. But if I stay in, it's going to work out what is good for me. And it all was. So
It's
it's
always
really,
the faith. When we have
yes,
the faith, everything will
yes,
be fine.
yes,
When we are fearful about something or scared of something, then we go into panic. When
yes,
panic happens, we are blocking everything.
exactly.
It
Yeah,
shuts down this flow of energy.
yeah.
But when we have faith and trust that everything is fine,
Mhm.
everything is moving with the divine energy in
Yes,
perfect perfection.
yes,
So
yeah.
everything is meant to be. And if we are not fearful, if we release that negative energy,
Mhm.
everything goes really beautifully well with the divine energy going. So
Yeah. But it's a bit of mental work,
mhm.
because of course you have these two sides and your mental has to decide, I'm not going to
Oh yeah.
feed that one, I'm going to feed that one.
Hmm.
Because I'm not always, like who, and
Right.
so it's really like an
Sure.
intention you have to set in the
Yeah.
morning when I wake up and I feel weird, I decide to be happy today. It is a mental program you
Yes.
can learn.
Every second is the choice that we make. We
Right.
are choosing every second. What kind of
Yes.
emotions do we want to have? What kind of
Absolutely.
words do we want to use? What kind of thoughts do we want to
Exactly.
have? Actions we
Yes.
want.
Yeah.
Every second is the choice. When we choose the right one, every second, our
Yeah.
life is just going beautiful. We are attracting everything we want. So,
This is the freedom we have.
yeah.
This is the freedom of choice. Do I choose that to think that way or
Hmm.
to think that way?
Yeah.
There is all the freedom we have.
Right.
All the rest is, of course, we are co-creators,
Hmm.
but I didn't know how you are and whatever, how this is going to come. That's life. But if I'm open and then it's going to be beautiful. So we have this choice, that's our power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the beautiful song and the story that shared. And I hope
Thank you.
and I'm sure that you will be healing many, many, many more people from now. And it would be
I
wonderful
think
to meet you
I
again in person in the future,
Yes.
hopefully.
Oh, yes. That would be so beautiful. I wish all those who are going to hear this a beautiful time, lots of strength, lots of trust. And
Mhm.
I thank you very much for this beautiful conversation.
Thank
And stay
you so much.
healthy and stay as beautiful as you are.
Thank
And
you.
many beautiful wishes for you all. Thank you
Well,
so much.
thank you so much, Sabine. And thank you so much, everyone. We love you so much. And we hope that you have a wonderful day. Love you
Yes.
all.
Love
Bye-bye.
you.